mama!
Are you kidding me?
And he scores!
Remember when you became our coach on like September something, we met you over Zoom?
Yeah.
I never thought we'd be in the national championship.
Hey, I said it. I said it from the first team meeting.
You had said to me after the Oktoberfest Cup when we won against Bentley, we're going to nationals, I would have been like, you're on crap.
With just under 2 weeks to go before the event, the teams learn who they'll be facing in their pools from CHF Overtime podcast host Jordan DeLuciano.
Speaking of that Babson team, they kick off Pool E. I got a chance to speak with Nate Altoff, their captain. Very knowledgeable. He's also the president of the team. So on and off the ice, he's working. And again, Babson was like a weird team because I asked Nate about this. Like early in the season, they were like top 3. No one really knew anything about Babson. I was even asking around like, what do we know about Babson? Might not hear a lot about them, but it's like a Bonaventure team. Don't take them lightly. Very, very good team. They recruit well. Pool G, number 7, Binghamton University Bearcats. They got a well-structured team. And something about Binghamton, this kid's behind the bench. This young kids around, like, I'm 25. They're like near my age behind the bench. Student-run team and 14-3, beating the best of the best. Number 7 ranked. The team, arguably, in this Pool G.
With expectations sky high, the Bearcats open their tournament, taking on Niagara.
Here we come the other way. Seamack fires a shot and he scores! What a goal! Back up top, Seamack with it once more. Holds, looking for a shot, fires this one, and he scores!
The Bearcats built up an early lead, but the Purple Eagles would not go away so easily.
Now here they come the other way. Niagara with numbers, fires a shot, he scores! It's a 1-goal game! Back up top for Brady Cannell. Holds, looking for a shot, fires this one. It's deflected in front by Riddle, and they score! Now gives it up to Riddle. Riddle cuts in towards the middle. Holds, looking for it, a chance, and it's in! Riddle ties the game!
After surrendering the lead, the Bearcats clawed back late in the contest.
Holds, drops it back to Simak. Simak in front, backhand, he scores! Chris Simak!
7-5 win. How great is it to just get your day started off, get your tournament started off with a good win?
It feels awesome, like getting that big one out of the way is huge. Like now we just look forward for tomorrow and try to keep the energy going.
And a national tournament, so many teams want to get here. That's what their season is all about. So what have you guys done to prepare to be on this stage?
Well, last night we watched the moon together, the worm moon. That really helped us come together as a team.
Some kid on your team tried to explain to me last night. It was like in one ear, out the other. What is that joke?
The worm moon is the last full
moon, right?
The worm moon.
Gotcha.
It's the last full moon of the winter, and it's like when the worms start to come out of the ground. It signifies like the end of winter.
So what does that have to do with you guys?
We were at team dinner on Thursday, and our captain was like, "Guys, look, the worm moon." So it was like a running joke, and now it's a thing. And now it's
the worm moon. So the Binghamton Bearcats are riding high based off the worm moon.
The worm moon, yeah.
All right, so whatever works, I guess. Whatever works.
We've heard the worm moon thing before. Can you explain what that is or what that means, or is that an inside joke kind of thing?
No, last night there was a full moon. Just feeling the energy.
Okay.
We knew it was going to carry us to a win tonight, and hopefully tomorrow and the next day and the next.
All right, so I guess we'll have to see the power of the worm moon in the tourney going forward. But good.
While the Bearcats were reveling in the power of the worm moon, the Beavers were getting ready for their first contest.
Maloney back to Smith. Smith backhands this one across. Shot! They score! Babson makes it 2-0 on the power play. Now poked away. 2-on-1 for College Charleston. Holds, sends a pass across, backhand, and what a save! Holding fires a shot. That one's in the net. That's Griffin Martin.
I'm joined by Tim Carpenter of Babson. So you guys kind of came into this tournament, a smaller team, not one of the bigger names. So what is it like to win a game 9-4?
Oh, I think it took a lot of pressure off the guys' backs. We heard a lot that people didn't really know who we were and that we needed to prove ourselves. And I think we absolutely did it first period and the rest of the game.
And then obviously 9-4 sends a message, but is there any other like specific message that you would want to send to other teams in this competition?
I would say we still have our best hockey in front of us. You know, we were sloppy towards the end, but the guys held it down. We still got the win, but I think we definitely can play better still.
And is there anything that you still feel like you have to prove or a message you want to send to other teams that might still not have you on their radar yet?
You know, I think a lot of the guys have a chip on their shoulder. You know, we listen to the podcast as well, and you know, not a lot of guys or teams know who we are. So we always play with a chip on our shoulder, and we're just out here to prove that we can compete with the best.
So both teams finished day one at 1-0. The Bearcats would take the ice first on day 2 and face off against the Empire Conference's Fordham Rams.
We haven't called Joe Spanenberg's name yet, and now we do as he dives out of his crease. It's a Spanenberg, and Fordham heads the other direction. A 2-on-1. Graham down the near side. Pass across, they score! Kicks off a leg, and now the Bearcats with numbers. Great move down low. Back in front. Oh, mama! Spanenberg robbed him with the leather. A piece of thievery from the Fordham Tendy. From the point, Merzoka, that one knocked down. He'll get it back. Finds a pass down low as he was upended in the low slot. They score. Apply the pressure. They just don't have the goal yet. Spanenberg with 2 saves in front. They try on the third and they score. Leaves it for Galante. Down low, McKee. Wrap around and he scores. Goulet. There's a goal. They score on the redirection with 6 seconds to go in the period. And good play to leave the puck. Sends Vitali towards the net. He scores. And there is that one shot. Franks might catch him flat-footed. He's in blue line all alone. He scores! Todorovic up top, Migliorano. That one redirected, they score! It's that man again! Justin Franks double dips, 2 goals in a minute 30.
Here with Binghamton's Justin Franks, player of the game for Binghamton. So Justin, 2 goals in 20 seconds, 4 and 5, the game winners. How are you feeling right now?
I mean, I'm feeling pretty good. To be honest, I just drew energy from that crazy celestial event, the Worm Moon. Yeah, it was crazy. Like, the team at 3 in the morning, we went outside, we saw it, and we've just been riding that throughout the whole tournament. And the win felt good. I think we just want to prove that we're the best team here. Continue to Monday, and then hopefully Wednesday and win the whole thing.
Later in the day, on the same ice sheet, it was the Beavers' turn to try to improve to 2-0. Their effort would come against the Buffalo State Bengals.
The break for the Bengals. Guerrero up the left side. Guerrero coming in with 2 trailers. Takes the shot himself right in on goal. Save is made. Tim Carpenter with a good solid stop. Now there's a breakaway attempt. Ryan Miller in alone. Miller to the forehand, to the backhand. Drives to 5. Slide it through that 5-hole. Just couldn't quite get it past the netminder.
One thing I want to see more from Buffalo State is being able to break the puck out cleanly instead of just sending it out.
Altoff gets it into the offensive zone, lets a hard wrist shot go. Got it around him, just couldn't quite keep it. And then the Bengals find a loose puck in the slot. It's Zach Schultz there, Johnny on the spot. Soon with the puck here in the offensive zone. Shot coming in from the point. Looks like it got behind A.J. White, and the player finds it there to put home the rebound. This game here, under 10 to go here in the second period. As the shot comes from the right point, Ryan Kelly threw a screen, and it gets past the goaltender Carpenter. Another thing Babson has done well here in this game is win faceoffs. They won it there in that instance. Eventually they get it back to the point. Slap shot through traffic by Griffin Martin. Just couldn't quite handle it. Was the man on the back door. Shot is taken, then a quick turnaround one. A.J. White didn't have a chance to get set on that one. Now back into center ice. Battle for a loose puck. Could be an opportunity at the empty net for Altoff. He's got to look at it, and he puts it into the empty net.
It's been a whirlwind of a tournament for you. How are you guys feeling?
All right. We, yesterday I thought we came out real hot. Today we were a little slow. It took us a couple periods to get going, but I thought once we did, we played really good hockey, and at this point we're just on to Liberty.
And now that you guys are fully settled into the national tournament, people came into this not really knowing your name. Everyone knows who Babson is now, so how does that feel for you guys?
It's all right. Honestly, all that stuff is just noise. We know who we are. That's all that matters. We're focused on us. We know that if we go out there and we play 100% for 60 minutes, we're a real tough team to beat.
As day 3 at the Fed Cup rolled around, nearly all of the spots in the quarters were still up for grabs, including one for the Bearcats, who needed to get by the Fairfield Stags to punch their ticket to the next round.
Kelly fires this one in. It's loose in front. Backhand attempt. It's still clear. And Fairfield scores. Stolen away. And now 2-on-1 for the Bearcats. Fires this one. They score. Binghamton ties it. First, so no icing. Dropped back for Todorovic. Pass in front. And it goes in. They call it a goal. Chipped up into the air off the initial save.
Everything you can do to control your own destiny, and now you need some other help.
Shot here, and Bearcats score again. They make it 3-1. Sending it down to the corner again. Galante in front for Simak. Fires a shot, and he scores! Chris Simak, the power play goal, his second of the game. And if Fairfield can capitalize on this one, it's going to be huge for their momentum. Pass across, they score! Just like that, we say if they can capitalize, it only takes them 3 seconds.
But they've blown multi-goal leads in.
Marchie picks this one up. Sorry to cut you off. This one across, and Fairfield scores! We talked about 2 goals in the opening 5, and there it is. It's a 4-3 game for Fairfield. Tampa, or say Florida Atlantic. This one in front. Oh, Fairfield ties it!
Oh my goodness, they've done it! They've climbed the mountain!
Over to Clares. Clares holding. He'll look to try and find Simak. Saved by Pisano. Loose in the slot. And Binghamton scores. Dick Vaughn hopping in. He's got some time. Sends it over to Mangia Capri. 5 seconds. They need to get a shot on. It's blocked. Bearcats will clear this one down. And the Bearcats are moving on. It came down to the wire. But Binghamton punches their ticket to the quarterfinals.
So, thrilling win for you guys. How are the boys feeling?
Wow, I mean, the boys, the energy is at an all-time high, you know, with the power of the Worm Moon right behind our back. We feel like we could really do anything in this tournament here. And, you know, we're kind of just riding that out and hopefully all the way to the end. It's all business from here on out. You know, maybe some celebratory pizza.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, from here on out, absolutely just all business and complex carbs to, you know, try to get us going tomorrow.
Unlike the Bearcats, the Beavers had already clinched a berth into the quarters. That said, they had to be wary of letting off the gas in their final pool play game.
As Kent controlling the puck is working up the left wing is Campbell. Campbell down the left wing with speed, walks in, shoots, glove saved by Carpenter. Held in nicely as now we've got a breakaway. That's Martin again. He's been all over the ice. In on a breakaway, down the middle, shoots, scores! Leaves it for Ross. Ross with speed, chips into Abate. 3-on-1 maybe, as Ross takes it, shoots, and scores! I don't want to come in here and yell at you guys after another 20 minutes. Get it together. He also made a quick change. Oh, big shot, and it's in the net! It bounced! We've got a goal from center ice! Moves it up the ice. Shot in, deflected, score! Tipped in front! Fact on Alabama is they've got 19 freshmen as now another bounce comes in, shooting and scoring! Tying game off another strange bounce. Nathan Watts gets this one.
The puck there when he checked.
Clayton Pierce standing tall, and there's another goal! Since he is, I'll come back to that point, is walking in the zone. Is Smith. Smith gives it over to a man who scores.
I mean, it's just been a crazy ride for you guys. How are you feeling after this win?
We're feeling good. We're looking forward to tomorrow. It's going to be a great game. It's going to be a great couple days, so we're looking forward to that.
We're excited.
Yeah, definitely. We're still waiting on the Bonaventure result. If they win, you guys go in as the #1 seed. What is that possibility feeling like for you?
It was honestly expected. We were came in expecting to be one of the better teams, if not the best team, so it's not a surprise to us.
Yeah, we show up to play every time.
And, you know, some would describe it as a Cinderella story, but are you going to try and keep the players' heads on the ground, or do you want this to hype them up and motivate them going into the weekday games?
Well, I mean, like I said on Friday, right? guys have a little chip on their shoulder. They understand that, they came in here, no one really knew who they were, and, a little bit of an underdog. So while I want them to play with a chip on their shoulder, I definitely want them to keep their heads, right? We're here for one reason, and that's the opportunity to win a national championship, and we've given ourselves the opportunity to do.
As day 4 began, the Beavers hit the ice first after playing late the night before. Their opponent, a defensively stout and rested Crimson Tide.
Maybe get themselves a few more chances on this power play, but the first chance is going to be a breakaway shorthanded. James White wide open alone, stick side low, it's 1-0 Babson, a shorthanded goal for number 22 James White. The Babson Beavers snatch the first bit of momentum. It seems to be the only way that he's been beaten in a lot of this tournament. Has got to be kind of a little bit of a fluky goal, or you have to get him moving from post to post. Oh, there it is, another fluky goal gets past Carpenter. It's the shot floated in from the point. There was enough of a screen in front that he didn't get a clear view of that one, and it finds a lane into the top corner, then down low with a chance, and now he steps up Savaloa again, and a great save by Carpenter, and good work by his defenseman to make sure that puck didn't stay in the area. Preston Nearest might have a breakaway here, and he beats the goaltender blocker side the exact same way the first goal was scored. A breakaway for Babson, and it's number 40 Preston Nearest taking advantage this time. Nearest at the point. Now this could be an opportunity for Savaloa into the offensive zone. Cuts towards the slot, has a lane, gets the shot in through, and then 2 saves are made by Tim Carpenter.
You want to stay in rhythm, as we've talked about with both these teams, but looks like Ramapo College is going to be go ahead and going through.
The Ramapo College Roadrunners are through, and now it looks like Babson has a 3-1 lead after getting his own rebound opportunity with Spencer Smith. Puts it in on the backhand, up over the glove of the goaltender Rowe, and that's how things will end from Rink 1 in our first quarterfinal matchup of the day here on Rink 1, and it is the Babson College Beavers moving on to the semifinals.
How you guys feeling after this one?
Yeah, I know we're feeling pretty good about it. We felt good the entire tournament, and we're just on to the next one.
So how's it feel to come into this tournament unknown and really just you're running away with it? 3 blowouts in pool stage, and now you guys a 3-1 win moving into tomorrow.
Yeah, we were a little surprised we were unknown, given that we came in at number 5. But it's certainly been a chip on our shoulder the entire time. We've had zero respect the whole way.
4 games in a row, 4 grueling games in a row. You guys are moving on tomorrow. How do you keep the body? How do you keep the mind right?
I think something, being a senior, everyone kind of follows me. Not going to lie, everyone, knows where I'm going to dinner, follows me, goes to my room, watch a little basketball, a little team chemistry. We all eat healthy, get good sleep, and, take a little ice bath here and there and keeps the body refreshed.
You're the unspoken leader, I guess, without the C on your jersey. Everyone's following your lead, fellas?
I would say, everyone kind of looks at me and, I'm a good looking guy, and they're just like, I'm going to follow this guy.
So you guys are moving on. You guys are taking a look at now either Binghamton, Bonaventure going on, and you got South Carolina taking on, I'm blanking, Georgia Tech. You know anything about those 4 teams? Anything you want to look forward to? You guys gonna hang out and watch some of that? You guys are all shaking your head. No.
To be honest, business is business. So, we're just going to go home, get some lunch, and just come in tomorrow like we did today and get the job done.
With the Beavers off to the semis, the Bearcats look to do the same, facing off against upstate New York Conference rival St. Bonaventure.
And obviously we'll see them try that same thing here. That puck gets through the netminder. Filipowicz struggled to make that save. There is that shot from the point. Claire's getting it through the netminder. This one gets through the crowd. It hits a body in front of the net. Gets past the netminder, into the back of the net. The Bearcats are out in front early.
What seems to starting to be a little bit more settled in goal right now. Looks more calm and cool and collected in net.
C-Mac dropping a pass into the slot. Brilliant shot there, perfectly placed. Owen Roll has the second goal of the game for the Bearcats, and it is an early 2-0 lead. Puck deflected into the offensive zone as Binghamton looks to set up more zone time here. Fitzpatrick, though, tries to avoid that circumstance, as it is now stepping in from his point position to let a shot on goal as O'Brien. The rebound comes right out in front, and the Bearcats put it home. It's now 3-0 Binghamton, as they have taken advantage of some opportunities in front of the net. This time it is Corey Foster putting it home. And settling it down, he gets it to Rappa in the corner. There's a man in front, cross ice.
Oh my!
Diving stop by the defenseman, as laying out to block that shot was number 14, That was Migliorato doing excellent work again, but this time there's nobody in front of the net to block that one. Michael Rappa finds the loose puck, finds the top corner of the net. The Bunnies are on the board. It's a 3-1 hockey game. Bring it out. Franks maybe with a step on the defenders into the offensive zone. Franks looking for the wraparound, leaves it there for the teammate Grew, and with an empty net, Justin Grew just can tap it in and give his team back the 3-goal lead. Frank still setting up that pressure in front. Aiden Jones trying to drive him out of that position. Now he takes a bit of a cross check, and it is the crowd in front of the net is piling up, paying attention to Justin Franks. There's a wide open player on the back door, and it's now 5-1 Binghamton, and now he's out there and playing certainly more disciplined style. A chance in front for Bonaventure. Swiping at that loose puck in front was Michael Rappa. He had the goal in the first period. With this result, as a loose puck here and a Todorovic breakaway for Binghamton. Todorovic on the forehand, high blocker side, right under the bar. It's now 6-1, and that will be the exclamation point on this victory for the Binghamton Bearcats.
I'm here with Binghamton goalie Adam Bloodgood. So really intense rivalry game, lots of hits, lots of chirping. How do you guys stay calm and keep your heads on so that you keep the penalties to a minimum with that?
We just have to just stay focused, especially the last couple games we had a bunch of leads and we kept blowing them, so we knew that once we got up a couple goals we had to relax, and even when they got one, not get too down on ourselves and just continue to play our game, because that's just the most important thing. I mean, we like to keep loose too. Obviously we watch the moon, you know, that whole thing. We grow mustaches whoever can. We don't have a coach. We just like to have fun. That's all we want to do.
And then besides the famous worm moon that we all know and love, what is the preparation going to look like for you guys going into the semis tomorrow?
Probably just a lot of sleeping, a good meal for sure, and just be ready to go and do whatever we did last time.
The field had been trimmed to 4, with the plucky Bearcats and unflappable Beavers still in the hunt for the 2022 crown.
Alongside Patrick Ramsdale, my name is Jordan Luciano, and it's semifinal action to kick off this Tuesday. Winner moves on to the Fed Cup final, loser goes home. We got the Babson College Beavers taking on the University of South Carolina Gamecocks. Babson all over on the forecheck, pass out in front, and they score! It's the Babson Beavers who strike first in the semifinal matchup. Jake Thomas at a 1-0 lead. That one towards the net, skated away. Greeley picking up the loose change, stopped by Carpenter again. Rebound Wilkins, and Carpenter makes the stop.
3-1 Bearcats score. Babson College Beavers 1. University of South Carolina Gamecocks 0.
And we enter the second period of the semifinal matchup where the Babson Beavers are up 1-0 against the University of South Carolina Gamecocks. Gamecocks able to survive the first power play of the game. Spinning and firing was Maloney, but kept in by McGowan. The second attempt goes out, and it might be a short-handed breakaway. It's Spencer Smith in on goal and blocked away by Hayes. As Egan will pick up. Egan finds Mecca and stopped by Carpenter. Rebound Mecca again, and he shot it across the crease. Foster wait for Babson getting some traffic on goal and stopped by Hayes. Mecca shovels that one out. The Chico wants it. Mecca finds a one-timing shot. Knockdown rebound is still loose. And swallowed up with the glove. It's Pineda. He'll switch off with Oakley. Center point. Pineda on goal. And they score! Marco Pineda. It's a power play goal. And we're all tied up.
So Matt, we're tied 1-1 after 2. What are going to be the keys to victory in the third period?
We get our feet moving a lot more. We're doing a lot of standing around. And we got to get back to our simple game. Too many turnovers trying to be cute with the puck. So move our feet, simple hockey, and we should have a lot of success in the third.
I heard you say simple, heavy hockey over and over on the bench. What does that mean for you guys, especially against South Carolina?
Yeah, for a team that can skate like South Carolina, we really want to get pucks in, and we want to forecheck, and we want to play a physical game.
Thank you, Coach. Good luck in the third.
20 minutes left. Babson 1, South Carolina 1. And Patrick, you win this game, you go on to tomorrow to compete for the Fed Cup.
Yeah, and this period, expect to see a very physical game. Both teams are going to play very defensively. Both teams not wanting to let anything up here. This is one that's going to come down to the final minutes, if not some extra time.
Gets the job done. Goes cross ice. Finds a man going back door. It's Felsenfeld, and Hayes makes the stop.
A huge save there by Hayes, sprawling across to get the glove on it.
Rudman finds Mecca. Back in front, nobody home. Gets the defenseman and stopped by Carpenter. Altoff will lean in with a deflection and go chase. But Pruden, back out front, one timing feed, pits up, rebound, and it goes wide. Here we go. Battle at the dot. 5 seconds left. Mulcairn looks like he'll try to eat it. 2 seconds left to the front. Deflected Maloney, and Hayes makes the stop at the buzzer.
What a great last chance of the period by Babson. As both teams will head to the locker room. I do believe as the Zamboni doors open, we are going to get an ice cut here.
So, drama-filled. And after 3 periods, we still don't know who the first team is going into the championship game tomorrow. At the end of 3, we go into overtime. Babson 1, South Carolina 1.
Shielded from the tensions of looming overtime on the ice, the Bearcats were loose in preparation for their semifinal matchup with Ramapo. So much so that 2 members of the squad were interviewed while warming up in the parking lot.
Do you have any game footage on Ramapo? Have you been keeping up with them or watching any tapes on them?
Yeah, we've seen some of their games. We've noticed they're pretty top heavy. They got a really good top line. One kid, number 15, has got a couple hat tricks here, so we're going to look to shut them down here.
Yeah, it's really that top line that we're worried about, and a couple of them.
They do so. This is Eddie Dada with a lot of speed into the offensive zone, and he rips a hard wrist shot.
Dressler down the far side wall will drag, gets past a man, get past another, and he scores!
But our depth is, I don't think they're going to be able to keep up with that.
Yeah, I was about to say you guys have such strong depth. You've mentioned it before in a couple of interviews. So what do you think your strategy is going to be using that to try and beat Ramapo and make it into the finals?
Well, we got 4 lines that could go at any time. We don't think they can match up with that. If our 4th line is going to dominate their 4th line, all of our guys are better than their guys. We're going to be all right here.
The Bearcats were confident, but back inside, the Beavers' season was on the line.
Babson 1, South Carolina 1, overtime. The winner, the next goal, moves on to tomorrow to play in the Fed Cup Finals. As this puck sits in South Carolina territory. Still not moving. Out of it comes Mancari. Mancari around the net looking for a man in front, bouncing around, and they score! And it's Babson College punching their ticket into the finals with a win 2-1. Foster, we'll start with you. Overtime hero. How's the guys feeling?
Everyone's pretty excited. I know we had a lot of opportunities throughout the game to score. And I think we always expected to go to the final. I mean, that was one of our goals in the beginning of the season. So just nice to see that as a reality. And we're looking forward to tomorrow.
Going for the 6-0 tomorrow. So the unknown team that no one knew is 1 win away from winning it all.
We thought it was actually pretty funny that we were the unknown team. I mean, Massachusetts is a hockey state, and we're playing teams from, like Alabama, South Carolina. Like, I didn't even know hockey existed down there. So, we kind of came in with a chip on our shoulder, and, that got us here.
We heard teams telling us, we're the underdog of the group when we were the 5th seed coming in. We're trying not to listen to noise, but we use it to fire us up too. We had the commissioner of the Charleston League publicly say they're going to come out and stomp us. We took that personal, and we're just here we have one more stop. We're not finished yet. One more stop on the tour.
Yeah, I think y'all know us now.
I just want to listen to Barbie Girl one more time. That's all I got to say.
What was that? I didn't catch that. What did you say?
Our win song is Barbie Girl,
I'm a Barbie girl.
I'm a Barbie girl.
I guess it's
That's
working,
the win song. We listened to it 5 times. We'll get one more tomorrow.
Here we go, baby. Let's go.
While the Babson Beavers left to go blast Barbie Girl at their hotel, it was the Bearcats' turn to take the stage in the second semifinal.
Babson is already off to the national title game tomorrow, and we'll see who joins them from our next matchup. It is Binghamton University squaring off against Ramapo College.
Guys, don't get too jumpy. Wait until they're close to the back before you go. You can't get another betting match.
Run into each other, but they keep it in at the point. Curatalo keeping it in as it comes back into the Binghamton offensive zone. McKee with a chance. Oh, laser shot over the left glove of McGarry, and it's 1-0 Binghamton Bearcats on a beautiful shot in transition, and it's McKee with the game's first goal. The Bearcats are out in front 1-0.
What a great shot from Binghamton.
Ready here in this tournament. 2 of their players with a lot of points. Now Dotto with an opportunity now. Oh! Gifted a shorthanded opportunity, and he makes no mistake about that one. Eddie Dada, one of the most dangerous players in white in this game, just handed a breakaway from down low, and Ramapo has tied things up shorthanded.
Special teams playing a factor already. Power play opportunity for Binghamton. They don't capitalize. Not only does that happen, Eddie Dada, the second leading scorer for this Ramapo team, steals the puck, blows it by Bloodgood.
Puck comes up the near wall as Binghamton trying to get it out of the zone. They connect on 2 passes, and now here they come through center ice. Into the offensive zone is McKee. Lets a shot go towards the net. Rebound opportunity, and it's poked home. Binghamton regains the lead. They're out in front by a 2-1 score now, as it's Nick Galante putting home the rebound, giving the Bearcats the advantage here just inside 6 minutes to go.
Once again, great play, fundamentals by Binghamton. They get the shot on goal, pad, save momentarily, can't control the rebound.
Yeah, there they go, moving it through center ice here with some speed and just making sure that shot gets in on goal. Thomas McKee doing a good job of just putting into an uncomfortable spot for the goaltender. The rebound came out, he was able to make the original save, but a quick poke there into the back of the net. Zone comes C-Mac. C-Mac for the Binghamton Bearcats, cutting towards the slot, fires his pass back door. Good looking play there. Go to Moskal, and he tries to get it out of the zone. Eventually does get that one up to Maurer. Maurer quickly up to Dada. Dada shot in on goal, off the post and out. 5 seconds to go. Dressler with a chance to get a last second shot. Takes that shot, but it's blocked on its way through. And the shot block is the last thing that will happen here in this period. Exciting first period of play comes to a close, and it's Binghamton with the advantage here by a score of 2-1.
Holding a 1-goal lead after 1, the Bearcats were quietly confident in the depth of their lineup.
We got 4 lines, nobody else does.
Meanwhile, the Roadrunners looked to their big guns to get them back in the contest.
As we get ready for second period play, Lewis, I'm going to be interested to see whatever sort of adjustments are made here in second period play. As we said in the first, this is the first time Ramapo has had to deal with any adversity here in this tournament.
I think McGarry's made some big saves. I'll tell you what, he's going to have to stand on top of his head, because I expect this Binghamton team to come out flying. They are juiced on their bench.
Over, but there was still an odd man number opportunity and a great shot block, sending it back into the Binghamton zone. Dressler out of the penalty box, putting pressure on, gets it in front, has a man right there. It's his line mate Thomas Moskal, and a great save by Bloodgood. Putting some pressure on down low is Usinski, but he slips on the play, and that gives a lane for Ramapo to move it up ice. Here comes Dressler into the offensive zone. He's got speed at a line. What a great move to get himself around the defenseman, and then a hard low wrist shot inside the near post, beating Bloodgood and making it a 2-2 game. The response coming from Ramapo comes from their MVP, Christopher Dressler. No surprise, as he took the team on his back right there, said, I'm going to get us back into this game myself. This is Baker trying to work the breakout. He had two different men in on him, did manage to get it away from them, and he gets it up to the dangerous Christopher Dressler. Oh, taken. He gets it through the glove of Bloodgood, just kind of handcuffs him, a little bit of a casual stab at it with the left hand, and now Ramapo, in shocking fashion, goes out ahead 3-2, and again, it's number 15, Christopher Dressler, the MVP of the Empire Conference, his second of the period. It's a 3-2 Ramapo lead.
His 19th of the tournament so far.
Ramapo's star had pushed the Roadrunners ahead with back-to-back goals, a significant blow to the Bearcats' hopes. Binghamton would be dealt another blow minutes later.
Now a loose puck battle on the far wall. Eventually Binghamton settles it down. There's a good shift here from Ramapo. They definitely seem to be energized by that last goal.
Look at their bench. There's a Binghamton player down. He's hurt. They're calling.
Delayed penalty coming up here as a Binghamton player's in a great deal of discomfort. And down and grabbing at his knee is Nick Perry, the defenseman for Binghamton.
As Perry was helped off the ice, the Bearcats were given a power play and a golden opportunity to tie the score.
Owen Roll on the far side, settling it down and allowing that power play setup to get going. As there are now 32 seconds left on the man advantage, right by the net front, and a quick shot taken. Owen Roll getting the shot in on goal. It gets past the netminder McGarry, and this game is tied up yet again.
Crazy second period. It's a tie game. How did you feel when your guys scored that third goal?
I was super excited when we saw that go in. It was nice to get it on the power play. Once we're on the power play, we knew the boys were going to pull through and get one there.
And it's never nice to see a player go off injured as one of yours did. So what does that do to kind of motivate the boys to play harder and do what they can for a fallen teammate?
Yeah, we actually had two guys come off last period, so we rallied behind them and say we got to do it for the Sleepy and Perry.
One more period to go, so what do you guys need to do to hopefully carry yourselves over the finish line and get through to the final?
Like I said, we're going to rally behind the guys who are injured and try to do it for them.
All right, well, thank you so much, Coach. Good luck in the third.
Back and forth throughout that second frame. No surprise we have a tie score as we get ready for the third. This one should be a great 20 minutes. In across the blue line, C-Mac gets a pass across. Roll with an opportunity. Now Dressler has some time and space to bring it into the offensive zone. Lets that shot go yet again. I know that Binghamton does not want to let him get free to let that shot loose. Back to the point to Gruber. Shot taken. That one's deflected though, and it doesn't get through. Another block there by Binghamton. And now they have a 2-on-2 coming into the offensive zone. Cullen drops it off. Now a cross ice pass to McKee. Man in front of the net was open there, but a great play to tie him up by the Ramapo defenseman. As just in front of the net there was Cullen, just couldn't quite get that stick down to accept the pass as he was tied up by the Ramapo defenseman in front of the net.
Cullen went down and he took McGarry out with him. I was surprised the official let play continue.
Puck bounces out towards the point, but Galante picks it up, fires a shot in towards the net. It sneaks under the pad of McGarry, and Nick Galante's second of the game has given the Binghamton Bearcats a 4-3 lead, a little bit more than halfway into the third period. The dangerous Eddie Dada picking it up after the draw, and he's got it again here at the near point. Binghamton getting their defense set up here as it comes across to Dressler.
Oh!
And Dressler's third of the game has tied things up immediately after the start of the power play, just 11 seconds in. Dressler takes that pass down low, fires the shot past Bloodgood, and Ramapo has tied it again. It's a 4-4 hockey game. Puck comes ice, and now Moskal catches that pass in the neutral zone, gets it across the blue line, down low, Dada all alone! Oh my, what a save by Adam Bloodgood as he robs Eddie Dada. As a good play there, as it was Baker stepping up to make sure that didn't get past him. Now Dressler into the offensive zone, shot in on goal, Bloodgood with another good save. As the last 2 and 1 seconds will tick away in regulation, and both of the national semifinal games are going to overtime. Earlier it was Babson beating South Carolina 2-1 in overtime, and now Binghamton and Ramapo head to extra hockey as well. the Iceland Quad Rinks in Westchester, Pennsylvania. We're getting ready now for overtime hockey in our second semifinal matchup. Excited to see what this extra frame will bring us. Here comes it's McKee into the offensive end, his shot in on goal. A little bit of an awkward save there for McGarry. There was a rebound there briefly. Now a chance on the doorstep. Cullen just couldn't get enough on that one to get it inside the post. Out to Grew, quickly up ice. He gets it to Todorovic. Todorovic maybe with the step. This could be a 2-on-1, one down low. Backhand shot was taken by Todorovic. Gets it along to Justin Franks, who can't get it too much deeper into the zone than just inside the blue line. Now a player getting tied up in the neutral zone. Moskal ended up taking his man, sorry, that's Ragusa that took his man down. A single change here with their penalty kill unit, and the player that came out there is number 7, Eddie Dada. He had a shorthanded goal earlier in this game. Keep an eye on him, obviously, as well as the Binghamton power play unit here. Shot on goal, rebound is there for goal. He puts it home, and Binghamton is on to the national championship game. Owen Roll doing the dirty work in front, found that rebound on the doorstep, put it home, and Binghamton will play for the Federation Cup tomorrow.
Unbelievable play. I was just about to say any shot on goal is a great opportunity. There it was. We talked about rebounds just a minute ago. That was a great rebound opportunity for Binghamton. They capitalized on it.
Checklist. Yeah! It's a war mood season. Yeah! I'm gonna earn these hands. Yeah! Why not?
So boys, 5 games, 5 days. You just had 3 intense shifts and then an overtime period. How are we feeling right now?
Very sweaty and tired, but definitely excited that we're on the finals. Yeah, extremely tired. This is the 5th day in a row of hockey, so especially going to overtime and extra time is definitely exhausting. But the boys played phenomenal, and I couldn't ask for more.
Yeah, so you have almost double the shots of Ramapo, but they skated with you guys. It was an intense game. You kept up with it. I don't think I really need to have the answer to this question, but I gotta ask, how'd you do it?
All right, well, you know what we're going to say here. Obviously, the moon's on our side at all times, but I think that they were really trying to get physical with us, and we really stuck to our game. That's not necessarily how we play, so I think we kind of just took our hits to make plays, and I think that really helped us well.
32 teams entered. We got 2 left. Only 1 will stand. And finally, after the pandemic and COVID and all the nonsense, we are actually going to get our first ever CHF Fed Cup winner. It's Babson College taking on University of Binghamton.
Boys, I have one question. Is it the Fed Cup? Yeah! Is it war moon season? Yeah! You want to open these f***ing hands? Yeah! Well, why not f***ing on? Yeah! We're here. You have earned this opportunity. You came into this tournament as a bunch of misfit toys. No one knew who you were, no one respected you. Everyone knows who you are now. Because of the way you guys played this weekend. You've earned the right to be national champions. And you just have to go do it. It's been a hell of a fucking ride. And for you 4 seniors, it's been a hell of a fucking career. And this is the last game this group, in this room right now, will be together. and we're going out on top. Oh yeah! Here we go, baby. Hey, we're gonna lead us out here with our seniors tonight. Starting in the middle, we got Nate! Woo! Let's go! In the wing, we got Belzy! We got Spencer Smith on the other wing, even though he's not a senior! Yeah! We got Maloney starting! Yeah! We got Hazy going! Yeah! We got Timmy between the Let's go!
Alongside Louis DiPaolo, my name is Jordan Luciano, and it's the gold medal matchup. It's everything on the line. The first ever Fed Cup Finals between Babson College and the Binghamton Bearcats.
Simple, heavy hockey!
So now it comes down to this. One game to win it all. We're underway. But now, out comes Babson. It's Dario Mancari. Mancari on goal, and Bloodgood makes his first stop of the night. But hit multiple 6 and out, and now with speed, it's Owen Rowell. Rowell, he'll drop it off. Find a man in C-Mac, and it's gobbled up by Carpenter. As it'll be Althoff for Babson. Finds White, trying to go back to Althoff, finds him, Althoff on goal, off the pad, still loose in the crease, and no goal is called. Second time in this period, we've seen the refs kind of eat the whistles where in the past they might call that, but now out comes Justin Franks. He'll drop it firing and stopped by Carpenter.
The nerves are gone. The first hit is already happened. We got a great one coming up.
No goals on the board as Todorovic's shot is stopped. Excuse me, it was Rowell. And now back down low, Trusinski looking for C-Mac. C-Mac on goal, and he scores! Christopher C-Mac, and it's Binghamton who strike first. It's 1-0.
We talked about him earlier. He was a little quiet yesterday until that game-winning assist in overtime, the leading scorer for the Bearcats. What a shot. He just picks up the rebound, Jordan. He comes across, takes his time, and he sniped that one. Beautiful play.
Battle at the blue line, finds Maloney, and all Maloney can do is just try to steer it back in. But stays in the offensive zone for the Beavers, kicks out for Althoff, and blocked away by Bloodgood. Rebound Maloney, and they score!
What a beautiful play, kept in at the point. They get the shot. Rebound goes on the far side. I think it's going to be Maloney with the goal.
Just like that, Brandon Maloney on the rebound, and with 8:23 left in the first, we're all tied up.
There's the play right there. Kept it in at the blue line. There's a shot, rebound on that far side. Beautiful bury on that attempt. Brendan Maloney, number 27, the senior, with a goal in the national championship game.
We'll do this all day. Jump in and go to work. Jump in and go to work.
McKee, he finds Cohen. Cohen on goal. Stopped by Carpenter. Rebound still loose, and Althoff will pick up in the corner.
Stick on sticks, stick on puck.
But Frank's able to shovel it, but kept in by Mancari. Dance around the blue line, gets by 2 black jerseys. Back down low, finds a man, and they score!
Beautiful.
It's Spencer Smith.
Spencer Smith with the goal. We talked about giving up a late goal.
Let's go!
It's behind the net. It's Thomas McKee coming out with it with 25 seconds left in the first period. Around the wall, Galante. Galante waiting for some help. McKee drags, goes to the forehand, and he scores! Thomas McKee gets it right back, and we're all tied up at 2.
What an absolute beautiful goal. You know what? Nerves of steel to make that move at the end, Jordan. I thought he was just going to take a shot and look for a rebound. One toe drag, and boom, tie game back and forth.
And again, you can credit Mancari before, credit to Galante now. that will do it for the first period in the gold medal matchup for the CHF Federation Cup. Couldn't have asked for a better period as Babson and Binghamton skate off, tied at 2.
Nail biter, last goal. It's now tied 2-2. How are the boys feeling after one period?
The boys are feeling good. That was definitely a thrilling one at the end, but it's far from over. We have 2 periods to play, so we're not feeling happy yet.
Yeah, and I heard you say on the bench that it was never going to be easy. So what is the biggest thing that you guys have to do against Babson to hopefully take home the gold medal today?
Yeah, it's never going to be easy. Every team here is a good team. We just need to keep battling, and we got to outwork them. That's what it comes down to.
All right, thank you, Coach. Good luck in the second.
We're not going to leave losers. Let's go, boys. Come on. Beautiful Wednesday in Philadelphia. I like it better than Binghamton.
Yeah, I like it better than Binghamton. Wednesday nights are the best nights.
Yeah, they are. Entering the second period of the CHF Fed Cup Finals, Binghamton Babson all knotted up at 2. Here we go. Now Dina goes cross ice, finds Smith. Spencer Smith near side on Max Clares, trying to go wide and around the net. Looking for a wraparound, kicks out Maloney, and they score!
Big rebound given up by Bloodgood. Babson able to bury that one. Here they come right off the boards. He's gonna get that puck deep, come right back around. Big juicy rebound there, buried off that left circle.
Brandon Maloney getting his second of the game.
Action and opening up now for both these teams.
Seaback with a nice move. He'll drop it off, but nobody home but nearest for Babson. But Binghamton picks back up, dropped off Galante, backhander saved by Carpenter. He finds Thomas. As once again, Babson not able to clear, it's Cohen. Finds a man in McKee. McKee fires one, shot wide. Binghamton wins it back, but pushing through is Babson on the draw. And now it's Mancari with a step. Mancari firing one and blocking away by Bloodgood. And out comes Stefano Lancy. He'll drop it off. 6-8 rebound. Maloney rebound again. And Bloodgood got the second chance on the desperation glove.
A Dominic Hasek flop there. There's the first one. Here, look at that. Just diving right back to his left side. I thought that was in. I was waiting for the net.
Yep. Jake Thomas for Babson on the draw, pushes it forward, and there's that aggressive style by Babson on the dot, looking down front, off a body, and they score! Jake Thomas was just trying to get it back in front. It hit a Binghamton defender. Bloodgood going the opposite way, and now Babson up 2. It's 4-2.
Just finished 2. Babson, Binghamton. Babson is leading 4-2. I'm here with their head coach, Matt Baldino. So, Matt, this Binghamton team is a big offensive force. How big is it that your defense has been able to keep them to 2 goals?
It's huge. It really allows us to have the confidence in the D zone and let our forwards relax in the offensive zone where we know our D are going to hold us and stand strong. So it definitely helps.
And one more period to go. What do you guys have to do to hopefully keep this lead and take home the gold medal today?
Simple, heavy hockey.
That's it for us. So, Coach, thank you for joining us. Good luck in the third.
You get everyone in there?
Yeah. Someone's in the
Hey, you see what happens when we start moving our feet? Hey, we simplify things. You can outskate this team. You can out-hit this team. We got 20 minutes to go, right? 20 minutes to go. Then your career's over. Your career's over. Your career's over, and your career's over. 20 fucking minutes to end your fucking great careers with a natty championship. I never got to say I was a natty champ. I'm jealous that you guys got this opportunity. 2-goal lead going into the third. You shitting me? Bunch of misfit toys coming into Pennsylvania. Battle. Win our one-on-one battles. Play simple, pucks deep, F3, back check, block shots. Everything we've been working on all year. Let's come to right now. 0-0 game, that's our mindset.
Yep. So I'm going to prove.
Don't cheat it, right? Play honest, simple, heavy hockey. We're going to be natty champs. Continue the you tour. Let's go, boys. Come on.
Let's go! Third period puck drop just moments away. Babson with 2 goals in that second period. Jordan taking it to these Bearcats, but don't count them out yet. They're still averaging 6 goals a game through the tournament, same as Babson. Babson right on target. The next goal is huge.
As Rao, 2-on-1 with Uzinski. Rao, Uzinski, stopped by Carpenter. And Babson finally able to exit as they throw towards Bloodgood. As O'Brien takes care of Mancari, looking for a loose rebound. It'll be Justin Grew down the near side wall, throws it to the net and scooped up by Carpenter. Calm, cool, and collected. Migliorato takes a man down. Uzinski will pick up. Back to Migliorato. On goal. Deflected wide. Puck still loose in the crease. And it just missed the far side post. But Thomas all over it. Picked up by Mancari. Mancari with a step. Mancari on goal. And he scores! Dario Mancari with 2:49 left in the game might have just put the dagger into Binghamton.
Let's go! Let's go! Way to be done! Way to be done! Way to be done! Keep it on! Focus! I got something. Let's go, boys! 3 miles left! 3 miles!
Clares fires it up around the boards. It's going to be picked up by Babson again.
Finish it.
It's got to come now, and here he is.
And Bloodgood to the bench, down 3 with a minute left. In front, roll, and it's stopped in front by Carpenter.
Look at how late, 18-14 of the first, 17-41 of the second, and 17-11 of the third.
It's those backbreaker late goals that have killed Binghamton right now.
Story of the game, stat of the game, without a doubt.
Empty net, Felsenfeld, and he shot it wide. Binghamton, the clock is getting closer to striking midnight. Under 30 seconds, they need 3. C-Mac through a wall of Babson, not able to get through. Up the ice, a yawning cage for Mancari, and he scores. And the Beavers are on top. The first ever CHF Federation Cup belongs to Babson College.
After the post-game handshake cue, we ask that both teams line up at their respective blue lines for the medal and trophy presentation.
their respective blue lines following one of the great traditions of hockey, the post-game handshake cue. Let's give both of these fine teams a well-deserved hearty round of applause.
That's gay, baby! Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for the runners-up in Federation Cup 2022, the Binghamton University Bearcats. Fans, a round of applause for the second place finishers in Federation Cup 2022. A valiant effort from the Binghamton University Bearcats. Gentlemen, congratulations on one heck of a run. And after 2.5 years of anticipation, the Collegiate Hockey Federation finally crowned one. I speak of the Babson College Beavers. Michael Hayes. Zachary Felsenfeld. Jake Thomas. Cameron Barrett. Mark Roberts. Anish Tina. Nathan Watts. Harry Burr. Spencer Smith. Eric Lindholm. Nathan Eltami. Porter Clancy. Foster White. John Palecchio. Stefano Lancy. Brendan Maloney. Ryan Watts. Anthony DeVellis. Preston Nearest. Jack Foscaldo. Tim Carpenter. Spencer Stewart. Matthew Scobolin. Michael Gavoni. Nathaniel Althoff. Dario Mancari. Stephen Cargill. Aiden Price Gallagher. Liam Burke. And Griffin Martin.
Thanks very much.
The 2022 Federation Cup Most Valuable Player goes to the backstop of the Babson College Beavers all week long. Goalie number 57, Tim Carpenter. And now will Captain Nathaniel Althoff please join CHF Chairman Mark Perowitz at center ice for a moment we've been waiting 2.5 years for. The presentation of the Federation Cup. Babson College, you've made history. Congratulations.
In Westchester, Pennsylvania. On behalf of the Blackstone Hockey Broadcast team who has brought this week's tournament, I should say, in to homes all across North America. And on behalf of the Collegiate Hockey Federation, good luck to you all. See you again.
We have crowned a champion, Babson College. I'm here with our tournament MVP, Tim Carpenter, Babson captain, Nate Althoff. Tim, I have to ask you, what is your blood pressure right now after this game?
Pretty high. I'm starving. I'm definitely going to take a nap before dinner. But adrenaline's pumping, so it doesn't even matter.
So Nate, as captain of this team, winning the first ever Federation Cup, how are you and the boys?
It's incredible. I mean, we've all come a long way. This team was barely in existence probably 3 years ago, and we've just battled together a lot. And this team's got a lot of heart. I'm so proud of every single one of them. I love these guys. It's an honor just to be a part of them, let alone wear the C. We got a lot of leaders, a lot of good skater on this team. To just be a part of it's an honor. These guys can really play, and I love them so much.
I doubt it. Woo! Yeah, baby! Yeah!
Where to begin? You would have told me freshman year that this is where we'd be, I'd say no fucking way. Well, we have like 5 guys that year, Anthony. We're the only 2 who stayed. Next year, a bunch of guys came in. I just asked them to believe. I just said, hey, we're putting a program together. We got 8 games on the schedule. Let's play them hard. Let's play them hard. And I think we won most of them. We didn't have much though, right? I mean, that was a brutal year. We came with 10 guys to each game, but we battled. And we all believed in each other, and that's something to take home. Next year, COVID, right? What, we scrimmage at practice? No, we ran systems. We ran systems without a coach. Like, come on, guys, we battled. We battled, and then this year, all year, I couldn't ask for better teammates for my last season. I love you guys so much, and I'm so proud of each and every single one of you. And I'm just honored to be a part of you guys. I mean, I'm honored to be a part of this team. I love you guys. We love you.
Last thing, I just want to say, Nate, he envisioned this. Without him, none of this would have been possible. I remember at the start of the season, hey boys, we're gonna enter a league. We're like, what? We're gonna enter a league? I thought, trying to have fun here. He said, we're gonna enter this league. We're gonna win the league. We're gonna win the national championship. We got balls to come. Balls to win national championship. He said this from the start. Did all the behind the scenes work. Without him, this would have been possible. So here's the tape, baby.
Hey, Maloney, fill her in. Fill her in.